The ceasefire has been extended by 48 hours. We broke the news on the show last night. Do you remember the source we attributed that update to? An official account of Qatar. Remember, it was Qatar that announced the extension of the temporary humanitarian ceasefire. It was Qatar that announced that more hostages will be released in exchange for Palestinian prisoners. Now, Qatar has become indispensable with regard to the hostage release. It is in talking terms with all the parties involved. Israel, the US, above all Hamas. Qatar, you see, has a hotline with Hamas. It also has a working relationship with Egypt. And this puts Qatar in a rather unique position, in a position to mediate, something it has been doing for over a month now, in fact. You remember the story of the secret club? We told you how it was Qatar that approached the White House offering to help negotiate the hostage release. The war in Gaza came with an opportunity for Qatar to cement its position as a reliable negotiator, and Qatar seized it. Qatar, in fact, has been successful in influencing Hamas, first with the release of 2 hostages in late October, remember, and then the humanitarian ceasefire, and the final announcement of which was again made by Qatar. And then last night, Qatar announced the extended truce. Qatar's leverage on Hamas is no secret after all. It provides aid to Gaza. At least $1 billion reportedly have been sent since 2014. Qatar has hosted Hamas overseas political office since 2012. It claims that this office was established at the request of the US. It's also no secret where Qatar's sentiments lie. Many analysts call Qatar the only Arab state loyal to the Palestinian cause. When Hamas attacked Israel on the 7th of October, Qatar blamed Israel for the escalation. A statement by the Qatari Foreign Ministry, in fact, called on the quote-unquote international community to compel Israel to cease its blatant violations of international law, abide by international legitimacy resolutions, respect the historical rights of the people of Palestine. Qatar is one of the world's richest countries. It has the 6th highest per capita income, also the world's 3rd largest gas reserves. But what Qatar did not have for the longest time is a place in global geopolitics, the capacity to influence. Qatar's emir strived to change this when he came to power. Qatar started building defense partnerships, buying weapons from Europe and the US. And today it hosts America's largest air base in West Asia. Over the years, Qatar national carrier and namesake airline has become one of its biggest soft powers, carrying Qatar's flag around the world. Hosting the Football World Cup was also a step in that direction of expanding Qatar's footprint. And the war, an opportunity to seal Qatar's position as a mediator, something that it has been trying to do for a while now. In the year 2008, Qatar helped broker an agreement between the different factions within Lebanon. And this, of course, was crucial in avoiding another civil war. When America's war in Afghanistan was beginning to come to a fag end, Qatar offered to hold peace talks with the Taliban. When the US fled overnight and the government in Kabul fell, it was Qatar again that helped to evacuate people from Afghanistan. When Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022, Qatar returned to mediating role. It negotiated the return of children who had been moved from occupied Ukrainian territory. The children returned home and Qatar emerged as the hero. Around the same time, Qatar also hosted talks between the US and Venezuela, succeeding once again in playing the mediator, just like it has in the case of releasing hostages in this war. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.